She called herself the Slots Whisperer, told clients she could multiply their money, lived in a Las Vegas penthouse suite, claiming to have an unbeatable system. But what Sarah King didn't tell them was this: their investment funds were paying for her addiction, not their returns. And now she's headed to prison. Sarah Jacqueline King was a licensed California attorney who ran a business called King Family Lending. She told investors she had exclusive connections with high net worth clients, pro athletes, yacht owners, and executives who were needing fast, short term loans. These loans, she said, would be secured by things like luxury cars, private jets, and even major league sports contracts. But the thing was, it was all a lie. According to court documents, King didn't make any loans. She used the nearly $9 million investors had given to her to fund a nonstop binge of gambling and luxury. One investor said it looked like she moved into the Wynn Las Vegas, and they weren't wrong. King reportedly lived at the resort for 6 months, gambling around the clock, racking up losses and debts in the millions. She told people she had a gift for high stakes slots, a strategy that no one else understood. Eventually, the fantasy fell apart. In early 2023, a lender sued her civilly, but now she's been criminally convicted. In May 2025, Sarah King pleaded guilty to wire fraud and money laundering. She admitted that none of the investments were real and that the money went to fund gambling, a lavish lifestyle, and personal debts. She was sentenced to 21 months in federal prison and ordered to pay back $8.7 million in restitution. So, how did she get away with it? Well, here's what her victims missed: there was no third party escrow. Investors wired money directly to King Family Lending. There was no verification of loan records. No loan recipients were ever independently confirmed. There were no audits. She never had to prove what happened to the funds. And there were no separation of roles. King controlled all communications, documents, and the bank activity. When one person holds all the keys and no one asks questions, fraud just doesn't happen, it thrives. Sarah King didn't just steal money. She sold a dream, but the only person who cashed in was her. If you're in a law firm or you've ever raised investor funds, take this seriously. Transparency isn't a bonus, it's your first line of defense. Join me next Friday for another real fraud story and the tip that could keep your name out of the headlines.